Hey guys, this is Coach CJ Arate. Once again, congratulations, you made it to the other side. Well, listen, I want to give you some powerful book publishing tips. I want you to be able to get that book out, man. I want you to be able to help so many people, and I just want you to be able to live your dreams. But before I go into the book publishing process, I want to give you three reasons you want to publish a book, okay? They're very important, so listen up. Number one, when you publish a book, you become the expert in your niche. You become that expert, that go-to guy or that go-to girl that says, oh my gosh, man, that's the person I want to go to when it comes to social media, or that's the person I want to go to when it comes to motivation or inspiration. So number one is you become the expert in your niche. Number two, the second reason you want to become a published author is you want to help people, right? I mean, that's what we got into this for, man, for fulfillment. We want to be able to feel fulfilled and say, oh my gosh, I'm making a difference in the lives of others, okay? And the third reason, some of you may need this, to make some money, okay? There's nothing like getting paid for doing what you love to do for free anyway, okay? So I remember my story, man, and I'll tell you real quick before I get into the first book publishing session here. And that is, I was broke. I was a broke coach. I was a broke speaker. I was a broke entrepreneur for 4 years. I'm talking about I was even homeless. And you know what turned it around for me? It was when I published that first book. As soon as I got that first book published, oh my gosh, everything changed. And I started making money. I started getting booked for speaking engagements. People wanted me for coaching and all of that. And so I want all of this to happen for you. I want greatness to happen for you. So what is the first step in publishing a book? This is the first question I get all the time. CJ, how do I get started? Okay, so in step number one, what you want to do is create a manuscript. But before you create the manuscript, you got to map out the book. Okay, so the step one is mapping. Now, I've got some cool software. It's absolutely free. Just go to MindMeister, MindMeister. There's some free software out there to help you map out your book. Now, the reason you want to map out the book is because you want to be able to see it on paper. You want to be able to see that bad boy, man, just laid out. Okay, so one of the easiest ways to map out your book is to pretend you have a clock. I call it the clock method, okay? So what you're doing is you're going to imagine that you have a clock, the old-fashioned clocks, and just get a piece of paper and take your paper, hang on, like I got my paper here, and what I want you to do is I want you to draw circles on this paper, okay? And I want you to draw a circle in the center, and I want you to draw circles around in a circle like this, okay? And these circles are going to represent your chapters of your book, okay? And this is what I do. So here's what you want to do. In the first circle, the biggest circle in the center, is put your title of your book. And if you don't know the title, don't worry about that, okay? Just put title. And then you want to put the why you actually want to write this book. Now, this doesn't have to be pretty. It can be, just some ugly little circles on the book, right? Just put them on there, man, and just get them on there so you can map out the chapters of your book. Now, once you do that, we can begin step two, which I'm going to be talking about here in just a second. It's called an ugly manuscript. That's right. I said an ugly manuscript. So in part two, we're going to be talking about that, right? But first, all you want to do is just map out your book, okay? Just map it out. So, hey, this is Coach CJ Arate. Talk to you in video number 2. Thanks.